Right. So hi guys. So in this video we will be studying mainly on how to modify a worksheet. So in this first we'll be learning about let us learn how to insert a row or a column and how to delete a row or a column which is unwanted. So in case of some Windows, advanced Windows, that is the latest version, it is how to in order to insert a row or a column, it is Control Shift plus or it is just Control plus. And to delete a row or a column, it is Control minus, Shift minus, or Control minus, right? So, so I'll just demonstrate this. I have a set of data in my worksheet. I have in F column and G column and H column. I have some numbers like number 1, number 2, and number 3. These are my columns. I have to add. I wish to add another extra row in between these two, or extra column in between these two columns, right? F and G. So what I'll do is I'll just select this particular uh, column. I'll type Control Shift and plus. So what happens is by default another additional column is added on the left side of the chosen column. So if I choose this column, right, again if I this same thing, if I type Control Shift plus, by default another column is added on the left side of what I have chosen, right? So if I wish to have another column in between these two, number 2 and number 3, so what I'll do, I'll first select this and I'll type Control Shift plus. So by default another column is added in between number 2 and number 3. So I don't want this column now. It's an extra column, so I don't want this. What I'll do is in my laptop it is either it is actually Control Shift minus or it is just Control minus. So in my laptop it is just Control and minus. So I'll just have to type Control and minus if I do not wish, or if I have to delete a particular column. So Control minus. And here also if I just select this column and I'll just type Control minus, it is deleted. Now I wish to add a new row in between these two. So for example 7 and 8, whichever row we have to add. So what happens is I have to select the bottom row. Okay, if in between 7 and 8 I have to select first 8. I have selected 8 and I'll just type Control Shift plus. So by default another new row is added in between those. Number gets changed, number gets arranged properly. I'll just have to put for example if I have to put between 5 and 6, I'll just select the row in which 6 is present. I'll type Control Shift plus. By default between 5 and 6, that is if I have selected this row, by default the one extra row is added to the above selected row, right? So I don't want this now. I'll just write Control minus. Here also this is an extra row, so Control minus. So this is how you can actually add or delete a particular row or a column. Thank you.